Music's a huge tool in helping the emotion and the action of the film. In this case, the story was so crazy and strong that we didn't want the music to overpower it, to hold the audience's hand. It didn't need it. Bart came to me with a very clear idea of what he wanted.
I wanted something that was a kind of quite classic in a way. I felt like this was film noir territory.
Music that wasn't totally overblown in Hollywood and nothing huge and epic. He wanted something quite minimal, pared back. At the same time, he wanted it to be dramatic and compelling.
Anne Nickerton, who is the unbelievably talented composer, would deliver things that were just so impressive and cinematic.
We first meet Bourdain near the very beginning of the film, and we establish what he's like and what he's up to. I wanted to capture the intrigue behind Bourdain's motivations and the way he was hatching a plan. So we came up with this sort of web of lies theme. Just sort of ticking clock, something that was just tinkering away, Bourdain's brain hatching a plan. We were thinking, what instrumentation can we use? So eventually I came up with the idea of the xylophone. So that's the relentless ticking. And then I decided to throw in some random notes because Bourdain's always surprising you.
I wanted it to have a darkness to it and there to be themes which would be about deception, and you would start with something quite simple for the beginning of the lie, and that you would add another element on top of that which would complicate things.
When the police arrive, I have immediately to put into their mind that they have a kid in front of them, not an adult. So it was very important for me to behave like one.
I brought in the harp, which kind of creeps in.
And another thing.
The double basses come in with a little bit of pizzicato, cheeky playfulness from them.
And as the whole lie began to snowball, so the score would become more complicated, more involved.
They would see me in a big coat with younger clothes, and they would see a kid with a hat, which is very low in the eyes. They couldn't see my eyes.
Déjame verte. ¿Qué haces aquí solo? ¿Quién ha llamado? Tranquilo. Ven, vamos.
You get a solo violin, which also reflects the creepiness of what he's about. And then finally the strings come in. Hopefully together we came up with what we set out to do.